Hello everyone, my name is Somi and this is her invisible prowess. Thank you so much for tuning in today's collective tarot reading. Please only take what resonates and leave what doesn't. If you found this video, more than likely there's a message in it for you. And yeah, let's get started. I'm going to be starting with Sacred Destiny first and see what is coming up for you in the energy here. And of course, all the cards have been shuffled prior to the reading. And bottom of the deck, I already saw, it's actually miracles. And next to it is freedom. Wow. So, I feel like I'm getting the sense that you're not really exactly in a good place or spot right now, collective, viewer, whoever you are. That may be financially, your independence, things of that nature is very, very limited. And you don't feel free right now. So whatever this miracle, this blessing, okay, that's coming up for you, that's underway, okay, is definitely something, it's like a spiritual liberation for you. Maybe it will accentuate who you truly are. That will be in alignment to your soul's purpose, your calling, whatever it is. Maybe it's a certain result that you want, that you're waiting on. Maybe this miracle is a particular person that would help you hand in hand to attain whatever achievement, accomplishment that you're trying to pursue in 2026. Or it could be also a financial break of some sort that will grant you obviously freedom, okay? Or all of the above here, okay? We have the gateway here. When I think of the gateway, it's like the portal. Um, it's almost like a shortcut, okay? And maybe that's the same for you. And we have the unicorn here, which is basically like a horse. And the horse definitely speaks volume about speed and things definitely getting into so much forward movement and for very forward momentum here. Things are definitely going to start ramping up for you in a positive way, okay, in 2026. I feel like you've been in the shadows in 2025. You had much shedding to do. It was the year of the snake, okay? It's a lot of Scorpio and Pluto energy, which is very transformational, but you know, as change, positive change is much needed and it's often seen in a positive life, what's seen, what's beneath the surface obviously cannot be seen, okay, or cannot be witnessed, okay, in the public's eye. That might be your friends, family, and these are your inner struggles, your inner work that had to be had prior to breaking through that surface, which everybody else sees, okay. Let's see what else. We have love also, okay. Let Okay, so maybe there's definitely romance coming your way in the year of 2026, okay? Maybe you've been eyeing a particular someone, okay? And they've been watching you also, okay? All this time. For some of you, this might be someone who's extremely new, okay? But they will definitely complement your values, okay? And this is definitely coming from a very mature mindset, okay? They're definitely not meant to play games with you, okay? They're definitely trying to facilitate this inner peace, okay? It's not going to be this chaotic dynamic, this confusing dynamic. It's going to be facilitating this peace, okay? And even protecting that peace and help you do so, okay? We have embracing. This is definitely standing out to me, and I kind of want to read a little bit about what that's about. So we have embracing here. I'm going to be opening the booklet here, okay? So let me turn to the table of contents here and let me find where it could be. This is number 19 or page 19. Okay, so this is a floodplain. Huh, interesting. Is a naturally occurring phenomenon in which the land adjacent to a river floods out to far banks of the surrounding land during times of high water. Land that is normally dry may be underwater for a period of time. When this occurs, Silt. When this occurs, silt, sand, and nutrients are deposited. For this reason, floodplains are often great areas of fertility as well as rich ecosystems. There are excellent areas of lush, abundant crops. It is a natural occurrence that allows life in all areas to thrive. Sometimes life overflows with emotions which can feel uncomfortable. However, the ensuing result of this discomfort can be of great value, perhaps arising from an unseen or unknown source. You get this card when emotions are seemingly overflowing or not flowing at all. Cherish the overflow emotions and embrace the times that seem murky, for your inner floodplains are being replenished, and as a result, there will be a great spiritual and physical expansion. Embrace all your emotions where when you go, greater prosperity and fertility will flow into your life. Alternatively, if your emotions have been blocked, this is the time to explore and experience them. Yes, I feel like you've been in this like cocoon, okay? There is so much fertility, an abundance of fertility within you, okay? In the means that you have yet to break that surface, like I mentioned earlier. And like it says here, greater prosperity and fertility will flow into your life, okay? This is your breakout season. I feel like you're someone who has a star quality and you will be known, okay? You will be famous. You will attain some sort of audience, a following, okay? Whether that be across the nation, international, maybe even globally because of this line of work that you do. Maybe you're a spiritual worker, you're a light worker, you're meant to shed light onto this dark world. And it's that divine alignment that will literally attract this miracle that will be your spiritual liberation here, okay? Let's see what else. I'm gonna draw one last card. We have stillness, yeah. So, yeah, I feel like this card in particular is definitely speaking volumes about, surrendering. And for some reason, I'm getting a download that you're someone who has had a spiritual awakening here. And you definitely had your spiritual winter years in the sense that things have been very stagnant. You're definitely being called and invited to stand still, okay, which is the theme here, and sit with yourself, okay? There's a collapsing of outdated older narratives and older timelines that you no longer really truly belong in, and you're being catapulted to a new trajectory, okay? An entirely new direction in your life, okay? And this is your life path, okay? It's this portal, this gateway, okay, that you're entering right now, and it will literally align so many other things that could not have been had in your old chapters, okay, that needed to be a fully closed, fully padlocked, in terms of career path, maybe situations that you normally involve yourself in, maybe social dynamics, friendships even, and more definitely romantic, okay? Yeah, so we have taking risk here. Like I said, you're definitely someone who is a breakout star. You definitely have a yet, if you haven't already taken that leap of faith, whether that be putting yourself out there, posting content literally, and getting your message across, and literally attaining that fame, okay, whatever it is, okay, that requires you to bet on yourself, okay, and you're definitely being required to step into your personal power here, okay. And yeah, I'm loving that for you. I'm gonna be now pulling from the Your Breakthrough is Coming oracle deck here and see what's coming through. Let's see here. Let me shuffle this really quick. Ooh. You were need to know. say yes to you. Yes. So if you're looking for a sign or confirmation to do this thing, whatever this damn thing is, do it. This is your confirmation, okay? Say yes to you. Saying yes to the leap of faith is also saying yes to yourself, betting on yourself, investing in yourself, putting yourself out there, okay? Embrace the highs and lows of this process. You cannot prepare yourself for everything, okay? Especially if you're somewhat of a perfectionist here. Perfecting something before the official start is another form of procrastination, okay? And I will even go as far to say it's a form of self sabotage, okay? The longer you wait, the longer nothing changes, okay? Maybe you need to affirm yourself to that. Write it in the comments. Write it in your journal, whatever it is that will get that message across your thick skull. The longer you wait, the longer nothing changes, okay? And this miracle, okay, this change is very much needed. It's very long overdue, okay? Let's see what else. Be unstoppable. Wow. That is definitely the energy that you're channeling in, tapping into that wealth of personal power, okay? I feel like you will accomplish many great things, okay? Even things that you have not really imagined for yourself that will just literally like fall onto your lap because you're in so much divine alignment here. You're really in your element here, okay? And people will take notice of you. People will be drawn to you like a magnet, and they will want to be exposed to your very refreshing energy. It's like a fresher breath air, okay? Let's see what else. You are becoming. Wow. And I do want to read this message also. Let me turn into the booklet here. Here, your breakthrough. You're becoming. Let's see what page that is. That is number 126. All right, so we have core message: celebrate the messy, beautiful becoming. This is about transformation, self-evolution, growth, process, grace, impermanence, and identity shift. You are not who you were, and that's a miracle. You're in motion, in transition, in the sacred middle of your becoming. It may feel unclear, uncertain, or unpolished, but that's the magic of growth. It's not meant to be tidy, it's meant to be true. This card is a reminder to honor the in between, the unraveling, the reshaping of your life. Becoming isn't a finish line, it's a state of grace, a wild, ongoing dance between who you've been and who you're rising into. Let go of the pressure to have it all figured out. Let yourself be in process. You don't need to rush this. You just need to feel it. Yes. Oh my gosh. And there's definitely some journaling prompts here, which I see. If you want to journal this, where am I feeling pressure to have everything figured out? What parts of me are dissolving and what parts are beginning to bloom? Let's see what else. And there's also some grounding practice here, affirmation and action step. If you want to purchase this oracle deck, it's definitely amazing. Yeah, what a beautiful, beautiful message here. I'm going to start putting this away. I actually just recently got this deck. It's called the Spirit Animal deck by Colette Baron Reed, which is already one of my favorite authors of all time. Okay, let me put these cards away. Oh my god. Okay, one card already flew out. Wow, okay. We have the panther, and bottom of the deck is the lion. And we have koi fish. I'm gonna stop right there. You are incredibly strong and resilient. And you greatly underestimate that about yourself. Maybe you've been in situations where you have to like shrink yourself and put a lid literally on your mouth because you have some very unpopular opinions and insights that will not sing beautifully across a certain group of people, social dynamics, and etc. Okay, but it's that same of tenacity and, again, personal power that will literally catapult you to expansion and so much abundance. The koi is literally symbolic of abundance and prosperity and expansion and opulence. Okay, and that is what's being cultivated in your energy. Okay, and you will definitely see the fruition of it in the year of 2026. Okay, let's see. Actually, I want to open up one of the messages here in the booklet. I like that this oracle deck is particular pocket size, as you can see, and I have small hands. Anyways, I'm gonna be opening up Panther Spirit specifically. That is number 44. Reclaim your power. It takes courage to face challenges, and right now, Panther Spirit is here to say that you are braver than you think. Now is the time to take risk and step into a different aspect of your being. Speak as you have never spoken before. Act as you have always dreamed. You might have the courage to act. Love fearlessly and fully, and expect to feel the adrenaline rush as you are initiated into a new, braver, bolder self. Panther Spirit says the time for dreaming about what you want to do is giving way to that first courageous act toward reclaiming your Panther Spirit and power. Your new identity may feel strange at first, but you have what it takes, and your soul wants this. Be bold. Wow. I'm gonna open also number 36, the koi fish spirit. Let's see here. 36. Yes. There is always enough. The koi fish who grows big within a small pond reminds us that within us is this potential of prosperity. The law of abundance ensures that prosperity is our natural state. So, regardless of temporary outer conditions, you can call in prosperity and magnetically attract the opportunities and abundance you need. The message of koi fish spirit is to begin to generate wealth within. With deliberate intention, no matter how small your pond may seem, and appreciate abundance wherever you see it. Outer conditions will come to reflect your inner prosperity, so become the self who is comfortable and with wealth in all forms. Start to envision the plenty that Spirit wants you to experience, and Spirit will joyfully start bringing you what you need. You have so much to offer and so much value to express to the world. In your little pond, there is much you can create and much you can attract. Koi fish spirit wants you to know that you are exquisite, loved, deeply cherished. Trust that outer conditions are changing to reflect that truth. So, whoever you are, viewer, collective, okay, there is a great wealth of abundance that's waiting for you. It's cultivated inside of you, okay? Your outer world, your reality, is a simple reflection of your inner world, your inner reality, okay? Or your personality, okay? You are tapping into this universal supply, okay? Into this unlimited source of energy, of this abundance, this wealth, okay? Which is very much what spirituality is. There's such a common misconception that for you to be spiritual, you have to shed material wealth. And I can see that that can be true because any attachment or addiction cannot be healthy for you. Maybe you're attached to your phone, okay? You're attached to greed, okay? Because you wanna enter this rat race of more, 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 and there's never enough, okay? And it's creating this craze, okay, that you want to prioritize creating money above all else. But I feel like the viewer here, okay, I don't think you're someone who necessarily is attached to materialistic wealth, but because that you're in so much divine alignment, wealth is just a result. It's just a symptom, okay, that you're on the right path. Okay? It's just a result. It's not the main objective, but it's just um yeah, it's just like a symptom. It's like a side effect. There you go. That's the word I'm looking for. Of your calling, of your great work, whatever it is, okay? And yeah, let's see what else. I'm gonna be opening Inquire Within. And right away we have When You Least Expect. I'm gonna pause there for, oh my god. Next, that it is within reach, and you already are, and it does not have to be perfect. We definitely have to have our humble beginning, whatever endeavor, new project, new business, whatever it may be. It will never be perfect, okay? And that is the humble beginning that any creator, entrepreneur must start with, okay? You already have the resources that you could possibly need. The only thing that this thing is waiting on is you. Okay, you take the first step. You keep going and going and going until you reach the point of no return. Okay, because everything will happen when you least expect. Okay, and that will be all of your messages for today. If you like this reading, please give this video a thumbs up. Comment down below what resonated with you the most, and have a good one. Bye.